Bro. Hi. So much has happened. One, hi, how are you? Two, let me know. Tell me about it. Start with your day, then your week, then your month, then your year. I'm weird, I'm sorry. I hope you're doing well, Soup. I'm good. Sorry, you're good. I'm okay. I don't know why it I've really got to figure this out. I don't know why it keeps saying that there's a bet going. There's no bet. You can't bet. I'm doing okay. My bathroom's getting renovated, so it's really... everything's all over the place in my house. It's not too great, but hopefully the bathroom will look nice. I think it's a waste of money and a waste of time, but not my money or time. Which I don't think is a good way of thinking, but still. I got my braces out today. I've had them since 6th grade. Wow, okay, nice. I'm assuming your teeth look straight? If they don't, I think you should sue. Okay, I have a question. How has your experience with braces been? I don't know if there'd be any pros, but any like... I don't know, I just can't imagine there being something in my mouth all the time. Got an insane PC, an amazing desk, made from real wood. Good. I'd love an insane computer, but I just don't need it. I'm still thinking about upgrading my processor, but we'll see. I hate them. Actually, hatred. Assuming you mean actual hatred. And my friend had, I think, retainers. I don't know what the difference is or what retainers do, but yeah, they couldn't eat a bunch of things and they had to take them out, and I'm good. You have retainers now. Oh, okay. Oh, I don't know what else to add. I don't have any dental experiences. I haven't been to a dentist in an incredibly long time. I was definitely single digits. It's been at least 10 years. Got PS5, a new chair, new phone. Why do you need PS5? You got a computer. I'm gonna press you on that. There's no reason. There's no reason. Yeah, I'm whittling my finger. Whittling. Wiggling. What is whittling my finger? Also, I want to let you know there is background music. You just can't hear it. It's like hold on. Yeah, like there's it's just really quiet for some reason. A beautiful girlfriend. I'd hope she was beautiful. It's like, nah, bro, I got this ugly ass girlfriend. What do I do? No, I'm happy for you though. How long? There's definitely people out there like that though, right? They just like want to be in a relationship. So they're just like, yeah, we got nothing in common. She looks like a fucking weasel, but I'm going with it. Wow, okay. I didn't know it was that crazy. You never told me about her before. When's the wedding? I don't want to have a wedding, I've decided, which is going to be difficult if I have a partner, because most partners will probably want... maybe not. I think there's probably an increasing number of people that don't want a wedding, just because, like, it doesn't do anything. Like, I don't get it. Like, yeah, you've been together for 10 years. Well, now we really gotta seal the deal by getting married. It's like, but you were together for 10 years. Like, it doesn't matter. and then like a waste of money, and I don't know why all your friends and family need to show up for. I don't know. I think that's a thing of the past. That's my take for the day. We have a lot in common. We play the same games, same shows, movies. We love Legos. I didn't know you liked Legos. I don't mind them. I'm trying to get into some new hobbies. I want to start playing music. Been thinking about getting a. I'm happy for you though, by the way, that you found somebody in common. But I want to get into playing music. I want to get a guitar. I have a keyboard, not a piano. And I don't mind it, and I've messed with it a bit, but like guitar is like more of the music I listen to, so I'd rather learn that. I want to do more outside stuff, even though that's kind of difficult in my area. I really want to go like primitive camping, like pants and a shirt, no shoes, no tools, no backpack, just go into the woods and like survive for a week. I'm hoping to maybe later, maybe sometime in December, but I doubt it. Maybe sometime next year though. I'd like to do that. Have everything Legos. You don't understand. I don't understand. I don't. Legos are one of those things where, like, if they're sitting around, I might accidentally pick a couple up, and then all of a sudden I'm there for 30 minutes building something, but I don't know how to explain it. I have a really hard time having fun just to have fun. I feel like I need to be, like, accomplishing something, and I feel like if I'm sitting there, like, playing with Legos, unless there's an extremely clear end goal, I'm not having fun, and then realistically, I'm not that good at them, so I'm probably not going to finish anything cool, and then I'm going to be upset, and I'm never going to want to do it again. So, yeah. Bike riding is actually peak as a hobby. Go on trails, they're fun. I can't ride a bike. I have a bike. I was able to do it for a little bit when I was younger, but like now I just can't do it. I'd have to relearn. I'm not really interested in biking. I don't know. I like just walking. I also just don't have I live in like a city, so I can't. There's not a lot of nature. There's a couple of spots, but even though there's a couple of spots, I know that, like, 10 minutes away, there's a city. Like, I want to go out. I want to not be near anything. I really want, like, I've been thinking about this. I kind of want to get, like, a new... I kind of have a job. But I want, like... I want to get, like, a job in nature. I don't know what that would mean, but I want to, like... I want to see what there is. I just want to fuck off into some bush somewhere. Nobody around. Like, okay. I assume I would need to be educated for it, but, like, do you know Fears to Fathom? Like, the 4th chapter, that. I want to do that. That's just heaven. If you get on the bike, dedicate 2 hours of your time, you'll have it. Yeah, probably. But I don't know. I don't think it's something I'm interested in at the moment. Firewatch? Yeah, like that. Literally that. Also, too bad you're in a stream now. We are playing this game, so you weren't here when I played it. Maybe you know what it's about. If you don't, you're gonna be really confused, and I can't help you. You're just gonna have to watch. Yeah, I would love some just isolated job, nobody around me, just sit in nature, do some things. I'd like some internet too. I don't know. New game. Assuming they didn't add anything new to the demo. Yeah. Alright. What is this? Obtain a ring. What can I get? Lightning damage. Deal 1 damage to all enemies when this finger casts a spell containing. That's really good. Gain 1 channel when this One extra spell. One channel when this finger casts. I don't think that's very good. Deal 13 damage when this finger casts a spell containing bow. Wow. Bone. In 5 armor, 1 sever. That's the only bone spell I have right now. That sounds really... I mean, this seems pretty good. This seems really good. Okay, we're going with this one. We'll go middle finger, sure. Gotta still play Fortnite. Every time you guys remind me, it reminds me that I can't fulfill my promises. I did say December. But then I have to, like, download Fortnite and play I don't like that game. That's the issue. Like, I'll play it, but I don't really like... I actually don't mind the, like, custom games. I thought that was a really cool addition to it. Also, don't mind the orange on the right side. That's not like a... Like, okay, we're gonna break the fourth wall for a sec. Like, there's 2 of them. So, like, it's just because this game has stuff in the other corner. Alright, fight. Wow, I haven't played this in a while. What am I doing? Okay. Zap. Zap, arc, and then, like, I do exchange, I can't do ward. 1 channel, 1 vulnerable. Well, I'm not gonna take 1 extra spell next turn. Okay, yeah, it's fine. We'll just... Cool. I love the sound effects. I don't know what any of them are... I don't know if they're, like, humans speaking to me or what's up, but alright. I don't have my bone spell yet. I don't... Exchange. I kind of want to discard this. Ignite. Flame blast. Okay, how about we boost, we zap. I could just do this. Oh, I take damage, actually. That's not great to hear. No, I don't want to discard that. Okay, we're discarding that, so we can use this at the end to gain block. Okay, cool. We're going with that. So I already played this game on a stream, but brain work. The final boss is really hard, so I didn't beat it. Also, now I have the bone spell, 5 armor, 1 sever. So I'm gonna put that there. In 10 block. Where can I put my zap? I can put it at the end. This does 4 damage. This is 2 damage 3 times. That's 6. And that's 2 away. Flame blast and then zap, and then I kill it. Nice. Okay. I'm a genius. I'm figuring this out. I now know what I'm doing. Last stream was very confusing because I didn't know what I was doing, but now I know what I'm doing. And I know what I could do to beat the giant, and it's gonna be awesome. Hi, Katie. Whoa. That's some weird lag. Okay. How are you? Congratulations on the pregnancy, by the way. Just do a bunch of damage, I guess. This is just not good. 1 channel, 1 vulnerable. I guess it's fine if I'm not gonna take damage, but it's not exactly good. Whoa. Okay. A little bit of damage. Thank you. I'm in a hotel with my dad right now and finally got pizza. Nice. Is that to celebrate or wait? Okay, I can't tell if that part of it's right. In a hotel with my dad. So is that part real? I'm assuming. I'm hoping that's real. That sounds cool. So Hamilton. Was it good? Have you not seen this before? Okay, you're actually in a hotel. Okay, good. I mean, not that there'd be a problem if you weren't. I wouldn't get mad at you, but... Yeah, this thing should die next turn. And then it spanks me, and then it destroys my armor. Nice. I mean, not nice, but... Cover. I could just do this. Get a bunch of shield. Alright, sure. It's fantastic. Yes, I've seen it before, but that was in London almost 6 years ago. I feel like I remember you, like, saying you weren't gonna be in a stream because you were watching that. Maybe on, like, TV or something. Anyways, I'm very tired, but I wanted to pop in and say hello. Thank you. You have a good night. And I assume you're gonna be not driving home right now, and that's why you're in a hotel, so have a good drive tomorrow. Yeah. Alright, what do I get? Learn a spell. Sure. Oh my god. This is heaven. 2 empower, 1 sever. Okay. Sacrifice. 1 empower, 1 sever. I'm confused. Can be cast once per fight. Exiles after casting. It's ×2. Oh, it casts twice. Okay, so I can use this one each turn, whereas this one's a bit like once per fight. So it casts twice. I'm gonna use this because this is big boy damage, I think. Yeah, this isn't practical. Crystal Ward, get 18 block, 1 sever. I kind of want more things with the bone for my ring. But 18 block, 1 sever is like really, really nice. I'm gonna need that for the... I'm going with that one. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm a loser now, but it's fine. Crystallize, I kind of want that. We obtain a badge first. 1 channel at the start of each fight, which is extra spell. Okay. Badness is in power. We are just gonna go with crystallize. 1 madness, which is more damage. We can buy the crystallize later. We don't need that right now. All right. Cool. Exchange. Like, yeah, this is just not good. I don't like this. So we're going to discard that. Conjure steel. Yeah, why not? Do that. And then... Yeah, see, the ring should be there so I can put a boost on. I hate my life. Okay. How about we just do that there? Okay, we are clearing everything. We are going to do a boost, and then we're going to zap, and then we're going to do arc. I feel like... All right. Yeah, that's better. Whatever. All right. This is gonna be a very chill stream. I'm gonna sit here, I'm gonna press buttons, and I'm gonna talk till I can't talk anymore, and my finger is gone. And then I what? Inflicts 8 damage when broken. Okay. Okay, I want to do this. Cover, which is just that. And then I can do Flame Blast and then Zap, which I can't because I'm going to take... Is this guy gonna die? I could just do this and give myself a bunch of shield. Okay, yeah. You know what? Let's do this. Get this out of the way, and then we can do a big one next turn. Okay, I should probably be paying attention. This guy wants to curse me. This guy wants to block. Retreats if it's the only enemy. Intends to buff. So this guy, we're gonna get another finger curse. We gotta do something about that. Huh. 18 block, 1 sever. Okay, we can do that, and then... that. And then we can throw this in at the start. This is a nice turn. I'm gonna get 30 shield. I'm gonna do a bunch of... not that much damage, but I'm gonna... yeah. Gonna get my curses off, too. And my finger's broken again. I don't think Twister's as good as I thought it was. I thought this was going to be like a super good item, but it's very inconsistent when it does something. Alright, we'll just do that. I could have broken my curse, huh? Okay, we gotta lock in, because I can't be letting that happen when the boss comes. Do my fingers reset after the fight if I don't... That's a good question, huh? Crystal Ward. We could do that, and then we could do this. Sure. I probably should have gotten the lightning ring. I'm really, like, I don't have a lot of bone spells. All right. Arc. This. I lose 2 health. I can't do that. Okay. What about this to get my finger back and give me shield? Okay, that's a good plan. Slow but... Is it slow but steady? Or is it slow and steady? Slow and steady, that sounds better, yeah. Okay, discard that. I'd like to boost and then use my arc, killing that guy. Is that too much, actually? Yeah, it's too much. Okay, because that alone would kill him. Cool. Yay, I did it. First guy gone. I like that it's slow, though. I feel like a lot of games like this would be, like, focused on you playing kind of fast. This is nice and steady. Yeah, this is what I want. My fingers are back. Nice. And I shouldn't be getting... I should be getting cursed. Never mind, my bad. I would like to maybe start with this, and then kill that guy. That's a good plan. Alright, I'm getting faster. I'm proud of myself. And I don't think I could do any damage this turn, which is not great to see. Yeah, you can't do that, huh? Alright, whatever. But wait, why did I lose 2 health? I must have not been paying attention. Okay, and I have 39 shields, so I'm literally not gonna die. I don't know when I lost health. I'm probably gonna take more damage later and have to heal anyway. And thanks for taking my finger off. Flame Blast, and that, and we're good. We're good. We're done. One of those words I tried saying both at the same time. Yay, I did it. Okay, learn a spell. I want one with bones. Meditation. Gain 4 vulnerable. Wow. When empty, this finger grants 1 wild. Wild. Spells that multi-cast cast an additional 1. Lose 1 each turn. I don't like that. Steel Ward. Gain 3 vulnerable. Enchant a finger with 1 armor. Gain 1 block each turn? I think that's the one I want. What about Rolling Blaster? Gain 2 in power. Lost each turn. Cast multiple times per turn. Didn't say how many. I want Steel Ward. That one seems good. I'm still not a fan of the finger I put it on. I know there was kind of an issue when we were moving these, that like this hand later gets like screwed up too much, but I think it's okay on this finger, at least for now. I would like to buy Crystallize when I get the chance. Event, make a choice. You catch the Warden snoozing. Warden is vulnerable. Enemy starts with 99 vulnerable. Next fight only. Okay. Take 50% more damage for the next 99 turns. Yeah, I don't like that. Enemy starts with 3 sleep. Okay, and then obtain a Crystallize, which is kind of what we wanted, so yeah. Now we gotta fight the monstrosity. I forgot that this was a boss. I don't like this, so we discard it. I don't like this, so we discard it. We could do Ignite, then Steel Ward, and then no Arc. Oh, we actually lose the Crystallize this turn. Hold on. I didn't do that. Thank you. Now we're discarding these two because they're not good. We gain 4. We do that. Steel Ward. Hey, I just used my crystal. Wow. Sure, this works. I just realized, does it have like a weird like sex thing in its mouth? Yeah, I don't know. Its mouth looks oddly like spherical. I don't like that. Boost. Ward. Steel. I still want Steel Ward. Put it like that, probably. I also do like push it back a little bit. We have boost though. What's the cantrip do? Cast once per turn. Discards after casting. Yeah, so I don't want to use that yet. We could just use this, which will gain vulnerable for 3 turns. When empty, this finger grants 1 armor. I don't know which finger it's talking about. Maybe the first one? I think so. In 1 block each turn from that finger. I can't even use the ward, huh? We'll just cast. Play it safe, play it slow. Actually, we do 13 damage to it because of the, yeah. And I cut my finger off, nice. What does this do? Enemies gain 4 corruption when broken. Sure. Aha, so my first finger, when empty, this finger grants 1 armor. That doesn't seem good. Gain 1 block each turn. I think that's just a straight up thing, because is it 1 on top of 3, or is it just 1? Because that's not good. Alright. Let's see. We can boost. Yeah, we could boost. We could do Flame Blast, Flame Ignite. We can't do anything else. Wow, and I just do damage to its armor. I gotta start attacking it. Alright. Yeah, I kind of don't enjoy that armor enchant, so it just gives 1, but I think it just gives 1 every turn, no matter what, though, which is a good thing. I mean, let me see. So if I put this here, I lose. Okay, hold on. Let me see. Actually, I'm so confused how that works. I should. Yeah, so I just gain 1 block every turn, no matter what, even if I use that finger. I think that's decent, actually. I think that might be important. Okay. I could get a bunch of shield, but I'd rather do this, I think. Yeah, we'll do a big block turn next turn. Goes from 87 to 71. Okay. The key is to play it slow. I'm learning. With exceptions. Like, I think that final boss, I should definitely just get a hold of my fingers. This is not good. Get rid of that. Okay, can we get rid of that? Thank you. I just want to give myself a bunch of shield, which was the plan. Cover that finger. And then we can use the crystal ward, I guess. 18 block, this is 10 block. This is 1 sever. Yeah, I don't really care. What about this? I gain 9 block. I could also go cover here. Yeah, that's actually a good plan. Alright, we'll do that. Hi, T. Just a sec, I'm watching very carefully, not that I really need to. And then it smacks me, and I don't like that. Pause my binge for a minute, but I'm not really into this game. I get it, I'm not gonna... This should be the last stream if I can actually beat the boss. Until the game comes out, I might buy it. So I probably won't stay, that's okay. Katie's pregnant, Soup was here, tell me about their life. Yeah, things are going okay here. A little messy. Renovations are hopefully going to be done within the week or two. Yeah, that's about it. Conjure Steel. I want to discard you. Boost Arc. That does a ton of damage. Okay, I hate that it doesn't want to use this finger, even though that's literally a better plan. I probably should save the boost, actually. Yeah, because I could have used it with the flame. No, not Flame Blast. It's one of the zaps. Whatever, doesn't matter. Ignite, Flame Blast. Should I save these? It just... If I don't use them, it gets 25 shield. But I'd rather like stack up for a big combo next turn. Okay. You love Arcane? I only watched the first season and I was not convinced of the hype. I thought it was fun. It was fine. The art looks nice. I don't know. I don't get it. I could do Flame Blast here. Maybe. I'm gonna not attack it again. I'm glad you're enjoying the show though. And all my fingers are missing. All right, this is the turn though. I can feel it. Feel it in my bones. What if I just put this here? I would be using my crystallize. I use it no matter what though. So what if I put this here? So I have to use my crystallize. Okay, so I might as well clear my curses with this. Yeah, okay. Maybe I'm playing it a bit too safe. I feel like health is like an element of my character, so I should probably use it more. All right, this is where this gets fun though. Discard. We still don't have our boost actually. Crystal Ward, I'd rather save that. Ignite, there. Arc. That's a lot of damage. That's actually what I want. Good. Anyway, bye Pops. Thank you. T, you have a good night. Hopefully I'll see you later this week. I will be playing No, I'm Not a Human if you care. I feel like that's something you would like. Can't really go for anything big this turn. I might go this here, this here. That looks like a good plan. Gets rid of my cursed finger. Gives me a bunch of shield. Cool. Oh yeah. Good. I don't know what I'm playing. Maybe tomorrow. Probably, maybe tomorrow. Yeah, I'll see. Cover, give me 10. This is hurt. This hurts. All right, we'll just do that. I've kind of got to kill it because it's 35 if I want to use that finger. I do not want to take 35 damage to use a finger. And it's going to hurt really bad this turn if I can't kill it, which I don't think I'm going to be able to. That's not great. Boost to zap. It actually... Wow. Maybe I just play this. It still hurts, but it'll actually do damage to it. Yeah, alright. I'll have to heal up anyway, it's all good. Yeah. I feel like I'm a bit sloppy this fight, which is concerning for the future. Flame Blast and Zap. Cool, it'll be put to 12. I should be able to kill this next turn. Hi, Time. How's it going? Just missed a bunch of people. Everyone's coming in one by one today. Twister. We can get rid of that. We can go Zap and Arc and kill it. It won't kill it, but it'll get close. Doing all right. I'm at a Thanksgiving meet. I forgot today is Thanks. I keep forgetting that it's not here. No, hopefully you're having fun with that. And the boss is dead. Let's go. So I'm in a whole other town. Plus, I have a new sunset picture. I will check it out whenever you send it. All right, I should have crystallize. Can I get 2 crystallize? That'd be broken, right? Either way, I kind of want it. I'm gonna buy that. Obtain an artifact. At the start of each turn, cast a random spell you're holding. That's kind of interesting. Okay. Full Idol. The first ritual cast each round is cast twice. I have 1 ritual, I think. Steel Ward? That's not a ritual, so I don't have one yet. Oh, I do have Conjure Steel. That's kind of broken, actually. If I'm each turn. Oh, I didn't realize Conjure Steel was like an actual. Oh, that's way better than I thought it was. Okay, hold on. Yeah. I like that. Then there's Wizard Idol. First chant each round is cast twice. It's more. I like this. I'm going with this one. Yeah, because that's a bunch of damage plus a lot of shield. I'm doing all. Oh yeah, I read that. My bad. And I read that one. My bad. I'm stupid. Okay, campfire. Take a break. Heal. And then obtain a ring. 1 power when this finger casts a spell containing bone. Plus 1 extra damage for the whole fight. 1 empower. Okay, and then deal 6 damage when this finger casts a spell containing fire. I like this one. And I'm going to put this on this finger. I'm going to move this one to this finger. I think that's the play. Learn a spell. Siphon, 2 damage and 1 channel. Cast twice. Forward man, okay. Gain 1 channel, just straight up. I feel like this one's just better. I don't really understand why I wouldn't want that. And then Storm, deal 1 damage to all enemies, cast twice. I want this one. And then I'm gonna go fight people. We got Slayer and Hexer. Hi guys, it's been a while. Steel Ward, yeah, I want that, probably. Oh my god, this one's nasty. Look at that. It's a bunch of damage already. So I actually die. I lose my crystallize if I have 2 crystallize, which is kind of crazy. Okay, let's go for something a little more chill, I guess. Can't use the steel ward right now. We can go boost and then zap. That's a thing. Okay, that's good. We don't lose anything. Oh boy. I'm making good progress though. I'm moving faster. Probably because I didn't have to do the tutorial, but yeah. I need my fingers back. Exchange. 1 channel, 1 exchange. I don't think this is good, dude. I don't want it. Crystal ward. I can put you. Everyone broken. This doesn't do anything hurtful. Yeah, we can go for that. I should probably be looking at what the enemies are doing a bit more. I think that'd be helpful. They don't attack me this turn, for example. That would change my plan quite a bit. Now they're going to... This guy intends to move. Can attack from any position. Tends to buff. Okay, so they're also not attacking me this turn. I really want to go with this here. That just seems so good. I could do Flame Blast here as well. That would do a ton of damage. I could wait, too. So, like... Yeah, it's only 2 extra damage. In exchange, I don't get as much shield, and I could be getting a bigger... Alright. Yeah, we'll just cast the Steel Ward. I do get Sever for 3 turns, though, which is kind of a problem. They're doing their thing. I can make the fight goes faster. But put that to a 3. Okay, so I'll take damage if I don't do something. I can go... Ward, then cover. That keeps me safe. It's doing damage. I don't know if I want to cast that, though. Yeah, like I don't want to cast that game. Game. How do I thank you. I'd like to do that. Okay, so that's not casting. Okay, cool. And now the attack's going way faster, which I like. And all my fingers are gone. That's not nice. I don't enjoy that. Crystal Ward followed by Arc, maybe? Deal 10 damage. We could do something like that. Yeah, that gets my fingers back. I need to wait for Conjure Steel. I want to cast that twice on my Bone Ring. And I don't have it. That's okay. Where's my boost? I haven't got my boost yet. We could do a big damaging attack this turn, maybe. This guy, he intends to move. Yeah, I'd like to do damage to him. We can go... Okay, hold on. This does 1 damage to all enemies twice. This does 4 damage to all enemies. So I want to put this on this finger. And then... That. That looks like the right... Well, that does a bunch of damage to him. Okay. And we'll save the ward for next turn. Is it gonna mess my finger up? No, it doesn't. Nice. Okay, I will be having my armor broken and using one of my crystals. So I have 2 of them. That's busted. I love that. Tends to attack and curse, so I would like to twist him somewhere. Not in a weird way, though. This is gonna be a defensive turn. Just discard that, I don't care. And then we could do like Twister at the end. Alright, that works. And my fingers are gone. Cool. Exchange, discard, please. And we will just... Wow, that's not a great turn. We could actually cast this on these fingers, yeah. Alright, nice. Okay, Conjure Steel. This is what I want. I want this on this finger. This turn. I want boost at the start, probably. I can't do that. I can do that. This one needs to get discarded, and I don't think I can cast Arc, so actually I need to undo that. I actually do need to do that on that finger, and then we could do cover at the end to give us more shield. Yeah, that's a good attack. Okay, so that badge with that ring is really good. We got Ignite, Flame Blast. Put that there. That there. That's actually not good because we don't get enough shield. Ooh, we use one anyway, actually. This uses both Crystallize, but, like, it kind of doesn't matter. Because the fight's almost over. It's fine. I think it's okay. We're gonna have to heal up before the final boss again, probably, anyway. And let's just hope we don't take damage. Zap and Siphon, we could just wait, but I have a feeling that that's not gonna pay off. There. I want to get my fingers back. How do I do this? Siphon here. This here. I kind of don't want to do that, though. I kind of want to put that there to get my fingers back. Damages him a little bit. Okay. I'm a genius. It all makes sense. Boost. Zap. He's at 5 health. Can I kill him? I don't think I'm able to. I'd rather save these for a bigger turn. Man, it tends to move. That's annoying. Okay, we're still gonna do it. Yeah, he's so close. Okay. When do you intend to move? Not this turn. I will be taking damage this turn if I don't do something about it. We could do a lot of things we could do. We could start with the Crystal Ward. Sorry, the normal ward. Then we can do Crystal Ward. And then throw this bad boy in at the end. I would take 1 damage. I would like to not do that. That's the only way I can do it. Okay, we'll do that. We'll throw in the Siphon too, I guess. Yeah. And they're all gone. Nice. This guy gonna move? Nope, they're gonna buff this guy. This guy's gonna move. Okay. So I assume, does it do it at the start or the end of the turn? All right, guess I'll find out. Exchange, we would like to get rid of that. I could do big damage this turn, maybe. That there. Flame blast there. This would probably make me take damage. No. Wow, this just kills them. Never mind. Okay, we're doing this. Okay, cool. We didn't take any damage. I'm happy. How close am I to the oh, the 10-head giant's close. Gold or oh, what did these do? Channel. Okay, so these are rings. 1 power when this finger cat. Okay, we don't want another bone ring. I probably want a badge. Badge or another spell. We'll do a badge. 1 madness at the start of each fight. That's good. And then we can spend. We'll actually wait to get a spell. No, let's buy a spell. Gem Ward, 25 block, 2 sever. Kind of huge. I like that. Boulder, 10 block, 1 channel, 3 times. So 30. Okay, and that doesn't have. Wow. Okay, this is a ritual though, so it's only once. This is multiple times. Okay. Strengthen, this is nice, but I don't know if it... Emergency, this is a ritual. 80 block, 8 sever. Wow, no, I want this one. This is gonna come in clutch. I feel it. Okay. Let's fight these and we'll deal with some stuff after. Battle. It's probably good to just cast that like as soon as possible as well. Just so that I like, have it. Twister, do I want this right now? Okay, how does this work exactly? All enemy rotate positions, but like in what order? So I'd like this guy in the front. I could just discard this. We can go boost. Go flame blast here. Can do conjure steel right away, actually. Why am I just... Okay, I was gonna say, why am I dealing damage when I'm not attacking anyone? Okay, this is huge. This does a bunch of damage to him. We can definitely combine these. The boost doesn't do anything. We can just pop the conjure steel right away. This just gets rid of a spell next turn. Alright, that's a good idea. Okay, he took damage. All my fingers are gone. Nice. I could do that. That gets our fingers back. That does a ton of damage. Cool. I'm confident. I'm only halfway through the stream. I could probably throw in another run if I don't win. Okay, now there's big guy. I wouldn't mind casting this whenever I get the chance. We could go zap arc right away, too. 8 severs. Crazy, though. Yeah, we'll wait. And all my fingies are gone. Okay, so this is why I wanted to wait to cast this. We could pop this here. 116, Jesus Christ. Exchange, we can pop that. That's a crazy amount of shield. How much do I get? I don't... Okay, you do get a little more, huh? This is 142. Whereas this is 120. Why is it more if I do that? Oh, okay, hold on. I think I get it. That's strange. Okay, can I pop this at all? No. Alright, we're just gonna have a ton of shield after this turn. That's such a good card. I could imagine that with like a Earth Ring. And I have 19. Is it only one turn? I just realized that's... Okay, that's not great to hear. I want on that finger. Okay, so I now know that for the boss, it doesn't stay. Okay, cool. And then get Steel Ward, which I could put here, which is going to do a ton of damage to this guy in front of me. I feel like that's good for now. Yeah. Oh, boy. And they just keep taking my fingers. Okay, discard. We want boost here, then we want zap here. This isn't bad either. Oh, I take too much damage if I do that. What about... Oh, I gotta be careful. Okay, so we will... maybe do this. What about this? This is the best thing. So I just take a ton of damage no matter what. Nice. Nice. Like, it just comes out of nowhere, though. That's kind of my complaint. Okay, if I'm gonna take damage, I might as well, like, really take damage and get all my fingers back. Alright, we're going for it. Two crystallize. And then they just go away again. Okay. Right there. You take damage. You... we just wait, I guess. Oh, my fingers, though. This guy intends to buff. This guy... buff. Okay, so I could get my fingers back if I do the right thing. Okay, we could do boost there, and then, like, siphon here. Now we're doing a lot more damage to this... just everybody. Okay. What is the... wait, what is the... is that... oh, I think that just means... so they move at the end of the turn. I'm learning. Okay. Exchange. Okay, we can do... I just don't even like this. I feel like that's the correct call. We could do this, too. Not bad. Alright, that's a decent turn. We get shield back, too. That double crystallize, it feels like it should be really strong, but it's... I almost feel like I need more. Okay, and I'm gonna take a ton of damage if I'm not careful. I'm gonna take a ton of damage no matter what. There's no way I die on this fight, right? Gives me a bit more shield. Yeah, go for it. Wish I saved the emergency. Okay, hold on. So this is... this would be the best order. Put this... here. Then that there. Then that there. Which is 11 shield, whereas if I do this, that's 12 shield. Okay, so I should just trust the game. I don't know why that's more shield, but it is. Okay, that's the best solution. That guy in the middle is getting beat up. I like beating people up. Not in real life though. I'm a good person. I don't like beating people up. Be nice to your friends, people. Zap. I guess it... I don't know why it gives me more... is it on top of it? I don't know. Zap, then arc. And then I can't use ward, which is fine. We'll use that next turn. We need to just kill someone. I could save those, actually, too. I could just, like, pop a ward this turn. They give me a bunch of shield for next turn, and then we can save the zap and the arc for maybe when we get boost. Alright. And I can't use my fingers, and I'm gonna die. That's crazy, though. I just can't live. Wow. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. I'm kind of... maybe I gotta pay attention a little more to what they're doing. Like, they're building up their attack, so maybe I should be like just building up armor to prepare for those attacks, and then when they're attacking and I've already built up everything, I can kind of just chill and go for an attack. Hold on, what if maybe I can kill this guy in the middle. It kills him, but it's not enough, because I was thinking maybe I can avoid his damage. Can I throw this in, too? Do I have to have the boost to kill him? I don't. Can I throw this in now? Actually, hold on, I don't have the boost. Is this enough to kill him? Is this enough to kill him? It is. Throw this in to survive, and then this to kill him. And then throw... the boost has to be at the end, though. Can I throw in a zap? Okay, what if I use all my fingers to accomplish this goal? Okay, like, I start with the shield, which... I actually have 1 health if I do this. Now, what if I boost, and then zap, and then arc? That's too much. If I do this, I survive with 1 health, though. Okay, this is probably the best option. Maybe I clutch this up. All my fingers are gone, though, so that's not great. I need to kill this guy in the middle. Boost. Ignite. Arc. Does that kill me? And just go for this? It's not enough, huh? He intends to move. I do this. Can I just go for the arc and kill him? What about this? Okay, we're gonna go just for the arc. I guess this is the best thing. Maybe I shouldn't discard this then. No, because I'm gonna have to do it twice. Okay. I need fingers back, too. Yeah, I don't really know what the strategy is. Maybe I cheat and, like, look up something. I kill this guy? I need to kill him. Do 4 damage to all enemies. This is the best option for that. This guy intends to move. Yeah, I wonder what the strategy is. I don't know. I'm gonna go for it. I probably die next turn. Because they're gonna curse my other fingers, and now I can't do anything. Okay, hold on. If I can kill this guy... This is huge. I can zap him and kill him. Okay, so killing him isn't enough, though. Yeah, I would need to kill 2 people, which is just not doable. Yeah, okay, whatever, yeah, I get it, I'm not supposed to win, whatever. Kill him. Maybe do that. But, yeah. So there'd be that, then that, then that. Alright, well, we lose, whatever. I got time for another run, I can maybe go a bit quicker. I want to quickly look up a strat, though. Because that was worse than the other run, which is a little upsetting. Okay, I'm gonna test on the lower level enemies if I should, like, build up a bunch of armor so I don't take damage. We'll see how practical that is. Alright, I got one more try in me. Paint a ring. Okay, maybe a better ring. 1 damage to all enemies when this finger casts a lightning spell. 2 empower when this finger casts a fire spell. This is good, but it's too inconsistent. I like this. This one just seems fascinating. Oh, I guess the boost would be really good. I think it's... Yeah, I could put that on my pinky finger. Okay. Then we get 11 gold. Nice. I could buy insight at the start of each fight. 1 extra spell. I want the crystallize because that thing's really good. Battle. Okay. So I'm gonna go with the strategy of maybe just baiting it out. Like, okay, intends to block, intends to buff. So, like... I don't know. I feel like I could just kill these guys, though, with this build. No. Okay, let's test it. Let's go... Guard 1 random spell next. I don't want that. 1 channel, 1 vulnerable. Alright, sure. So this is me building up armor. Which I don't think this is a... Okay, what if we just discard both of these? Alright, sure. Like, they're buffing themselves, I'm gonna buff myself. Okay. This guy intends to attack. This guy intends to buff. So this turn, we can attack because they're planning to attack me, sort of thing, right? Throw this in at the end. Ooh, I will use my crystallize if I do that. What about just that? Doesn't do a lot. We could even just block this turn, no? Yeah, we get more armor. Okay. And now we'll have, like, time for a big attack. Maybe after they attack? Because they'll be setting up. Yeah, just to make sure I can... This guy intends to move, so he'll move at the end of this turn. But I can start with, like... Start with a boost. Then a twister. Then zap, then arc. That guy will be 5 HP. Not quite what I'm looking for. I want to kill him. How about... What's this do? Gain power for every 12... Start calm. Okay. Start with a boost, then a zap, then an arc, then ignite. Yeah, because this guy's going to go in the front. We can save the... Does this do anything differently? No, I don't have the thing I want. Okay. I like this a little more. I'm gonna mess with this as the strategy, so they're attacking me this turn. Go this. Flame blast, zap. So I'd be doing most of my damage, but he intends to move anyway, so we could just go for some block this turn. There's always that. 10 block. Sure. Let the other guy move in front, just naturally. Alright. And this guy intends to block. This guy intends to buff somebody, himself, his teammate, I don't know. Yeah, we could just kill him. Zap, flame blast. Maybe we kill this other guy, because this guy retreats if he's the only one. We could start with boost, then twister, then flame blast, then that. This guy gets put to 3 health. 5 armor. Just discard that. I kind of don't care about it. No, but it's permanent, right? Yeah, it's 5 armor per each turn, so it is good. I kind of want to get that out. Could just wait too. This gives us armor. So this is probably something we want to cast right away whenever we get it. Okay, so now this guy retreats if he's the only one. I don't have my boost, actually. We could just destroy this guy, huh? No, that'll use my crystallize. So if they're gonna attack me, I could just, like, chill. Yeah. Alright. I always want to make sure I'm gaining armor each turn. I think that's a plan of mine. I don't know how practical that's gonna be when enemies get harder, but this guy intends to move. We do this. Oh yeah, I can just kill him, huh? One chance. I don't know what the point of this is. Draw one extra spell. So I guess if, like, I have nothing, I can just use it, but, like, it doesn't, like, I don't want it. Alright, and this will kill the guy in front of me and do a bit of damage to the other guy. Enemy's turn. I gain armor, and then we will murder him by doing this. Nice! Alright, I guess I'm not really going for, like, a build specifically either. One empower when this finger casts spell containing lightning. I might be okay to get. 2 empower when this finger casts a spell containing fire. A little less consistent, but it's fine. 1 insight. So what does this do again? 1 extra spell each turn. That sounds kind of nice to have. Let's get a badge. 1 armor at the start of each fight. Wait, what? Oh, it's extra each turn. I was like, huh? That doesn't sound good at all. Alright. Just a second. Alright. Tends to buff. Tends to block. Retreats if it's the only one. Tends to curse. Okay, so there's no point in doing the boost. Ward and cover. This would give me a bunch of shield. Now, if I were to theoretically get rid of these, it gives me a lot of shield even without. Okay. So I think the block is better when I want to get rid of, like, fingers. Yeah. So I only gain 5 this turn, which is fine. This is just not great. Okay, we're gonna do exchange plus the cover, then we'll do the ward with the conjure steel. We don't gain armor? Actually, we don't gain armor. Is it because of that? Well, that just doesn't seem very good then. Do ward plus that, plus conjure steel? Okay, this is maybe the best thing. I can't, no, that just doesn't seem good. It gets rid of that, but... Okay, so this is just not good. To get rid of exchange. That's better, there we go. Okay, so I do need to be a bit creative. I'd kind of like to get rid of that finger, though, so let's do everything 1 over. Okay, there we go. Okay, so we gotta be smart, but I think I'm doing the right thing. All right, so now we can go for a big shock attack. There. This does a lot of damage. We gain shield from this. We could gain a little less if we wanted. And get rid of our finger. Curse. Tends to curse. Tends to block. That's the buff. Oh, I think we said we wanted to wait, though, too, right? We could just get armor. Okay, look. My bad. Calm down. Gain armor, because they're going to probably attack next turn. See, now they're attacking, and we're grateful we have the armor. I guess it's okay to take damage, too. I think that's a thing I should consider. This is too much damage. Yeah, we could just wait. We're gonna gain armor this turn. We're gonna gain armor this turn. We just wait it out. Okay, now they're buff, block, curse. Okay, so we have to get rid of some of the fingers, but now we can go for something bigger. Go for the zap, go for the arc. That's good damage, right? Yeah, it's huge damage. We could also build up some block like this. And just kind of... Yeah, just kind of throw in an ignite. Or we could, like, completely wait and do something really big next turn. Much? Need 6 each turn from that. Okay, so yeah, we gotta mess around with building up armor. All right. They are going... We could wait once again. This guy's gonna... Intends to attack, intends to... So they all intend to attack. This guy intends to curse. I think this is the right call. Okay, so we gained 27 this turn, but no one's going to attack us. Can we go for something like this? That's okay. What's the best? This is definitely the right thing to do, is put the boost first. It might be better to go for the zap. Then we could go like... Okay, what if we just go armor again? What if we go armor again? And then maybe we... 1 damage to all enemies cast twice. I haven't done damage yet. So what if we do this to get our finger back? Because it's going to curse us again. I'm really playing it slow. I want to see. Okay, we're going to gain 10. Exchange, not good. Discard. Okay, we can go boost, twister. Because okay, then I'm gonna damage this guy, right? Hold on, so who would I start attacking? I'd be attacking this guy. Okay, huge. We could go ignite, zap, and arc. Ooh, nope, too much. Is there a better way to go about this? Yeah, so I want the twister to maybe kill this guy. We could go zap arc. And he'd be at 2 health. That's really good because next time we use a lightning spell, we'd kill him. Okay. Well, actually, I'm taking damage. I didn't even... I'm not paying attention. I'm not smart. Wow. Okay. I just don't know what the best thing to do is. 2 damage, cast 3 times. Don't need the 1 damage to all enemies, cast twice. Probably something like this. Probably the right action. And we could do that. No, not necessary right now. Okay. Minus taking 7 damage. That wasn't that bad. Okay, this guy... So I want the jailer again, if possible. Yeah, just get armor. This would technically give us more. Yeah, there's no cursing. Oh, this guy's gonna curse. Could we do both, maybe? Like throw this in, then throw... No, it's too much. Okay. Yeah, something like that, maybe. I just don't know what the strategy is. I don't know how to, like, what I should be doing at what moment. Wait again. 1 damage to all enemies twice. This one works a little less well, so we can maybe... Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, this is the play. As long as we're not taking damage. Even though I took damage. Okay, boost, zap, arc. Flame blast. That looks pretty good. I like that. Because then I could literally just sit here, right? Yeah, they're going to do damage, but I could just ignore it if I wanted. But I won't ignore it. I'll just do this. And then I'll exchange this because it doesn't do anything. I might actually be able to kill them this turn. Okay, yeah, actually, let's consider that instead. Arc, and then zap. Better. Better choice. There we go. Yeah, that was like, what, the second fight? Let's say at the start, yeah. I don't know if I want insight. Extra they might be nice. Okay, we're gonna re-roll, actually. I learn a spell. I would like Rage. 1 wild, 1 sever. But spells that multicast, cast an additional 1 time, lose 1 each turn. Okay, time warp, gain 1 insight, 1 vulnerable. Don't really care. Coalescence, 1 crystallize. I want that one, yes sir. Okay, event, make a choice. Gonna crystallize. Okay, and then we got the monstrosity. We can armor at the start of each fight, yes please. 1 empower in this thing. Okay, and then we got earth, 1 channel. Yeah. Could re-roll the shop. I kind of want to get another spell. Let's get another spell. I want some more protection. Dust, 1 damage. Wow. Okay, that's actually not too bad. It's kind of good to stack on top of things. Reinforce, 1 defense. Gain 1 extra block from spells and fingers. That's really good. Okay. Deal 4 damage and 1 sever. Casts 4 times. Okay, so 1 of these 2 and then surge. Gain 3 wild. I feel like that's too hard to use. I want 1 of these. This is... I feel like taking damage has kind of been my problem, but this is so much damage. I'm gonna go with this one, I think. But... cast 4 times. Plus with, like, the empower... That's too good. Yeah, no, that's so much damage. And then we will re-roll the shop. Monstrosity. Let's go. Alright, how are we going about this? I said I wanted to focus on not taking damage, which I know I'm taking damage right away, so ignore that. Yeah, we just wait. We just wait. That's what we're gonna start with. Okay. Now we're gonna get 26 armor, which I think we should build up. Conjure steel. Is this just... yeah, 18 block. This is 18 block armor every turn. That's so good. Okay, what if we do this? Conjure steel, and then we also get the coalescence to do 1 damage. I think that's a good turn. We're not gonna boost the 1 damage. Alright. Yeah, like, maybe I should have waited till next turn to do that. I'm not sure. It just wants to curse another finger. I got rid of my boost. Do this. This, then this. Oh, we're actually gonna do this. Okay, it breaks its armor, and it does a little bit of damage, and then we can just be a bitch next turn. And it's gonna break my finger again. Okay, now I have a bunch of shield. One channel, one vulnerable, take 50%. Not gonna happen though. That gets my finger back. Cool. I don't like the sounds it's making. And do I not have enough shield? Like that's so confused. Oh, actually, I don't take any crystallize. It just breaks my armor. Okay, that's actually fine. It's exactly enough damage. Alright, and this one's gonna curse a finger. Does a lot of damage. Curses from this enemy deal 4 extra damage. Okay. I want a boost, though. Discard. Just play like a bitch. Take it slow. Okay. It's also not going to attack me this turn. It's going to curse. Now we're going to do the big boy attack. Arc. And then... Ignite or Flame Blast. This. We will do a little bit of damage to it. Great. That's all that matters. A little bit of damage each time. Okay, we gain armor this turn if we want to. I could ward. It's 27 damage when broken, so like we just shouldn't do that, huh? Like, is that too much? Yeah. I don't think I'll need those. Okay, it's gonna use a crystallize if I don't use this. That's way better. Why would I not do that? Okay, we gain armor. That's what we want. Get a finger back. Okay, now this should be attack time. Zap. Arc. We just can't use these. That does a lot of damage, though. Is that the best course of action, though? This gains 1 in power. Just because I can stack them doesn't necessarily mean it's the best. This is probably the best. And something like this. What about, what about that? That's 60 damage. Oh, that brings it to 60 health. Well, it is technically a little better. Okay, that's better than keeping the arc, which is... Sorry, than using the arc. Only by 2 damage, but better than nothing. And then this one we could... Use this there. That's not bad. Yeah, that's fine. I think. Doesn't build up a bunch of armor, but we should get armor cards this turn. Oh, it's also not attacking. Discard. We gotta start killing it, because it's gonna corrupt our... Okay, so I guess part of it's also killing it quickly. That does a lot of damage, good. It's okay if we take damage, we're gonna have to heal anyway at some point. Yeah, maybe I should just worry about killing it quicker. We also have Crystallize. Let's use 1 Crystallize if I don't want to do anything. I could throw this in. Just gets my finger back. It doesn't really do anything. Yeah, we'll go for that. We'll waste a Crystallize. I have 3 of them per fight, so... I guess since it's only 1 creature, too, the Crystallize is even better. We can definitely destroy this thing now. I assume there's not an easier way to kill it. Okay. It's at 4 health, though. We should just kill it next turn, no matter what. Is there a better way to do this? Night zap. Yeah, that's annoying. Play it smart. Get some shield. We'll kill it next turn. Oh, and it dies this turn. I don't know why it dies this turn and not last turn. I'm kind of confused about that, but okay. Like, oh, I had more armor, probably. Whatever. Okay, good, good. And then we get an artifact. First cantrip cast each round is cast twice. That's decent. Spells cast twice if left hand is empty. Ooh. That's just kind of not possible during that final boss, though. 2 momentum when you end your turn with no spells, and power is not lost for the next 2 turns. These are kind of buns. I don't like these. And power is not lost for the next 2 turns, but when you end your spell with, sorry, end your turn with no spells. No, that, okay, I'm gonna go probably the left hand. This is strong. Actually, it might be better than I think it is. This is cast twice each round. Yeah, but that's only once. I think this could actually be powerful. Let's see. Channel at the start of each fight. Power 2 damage when this finger casts a spell containing lightning. Nope. 1 insight at the start of each fight. No. I kind of don't like any of these. I kind of want to re-roll. I also want to know, can you, like, get rid of some of these spells? I think they're just, like, stuck here, which is unfortunate. Okay, obtain a ring. Cast a spell containing bone. 1 power when this finger... Yeah, we'll probably go with this one. Probably this one. Yeah. Okay, we'll go with it. And then we'll take a break. Heal to full, or I want another crystallize. I'm not that low on health. Okay, what do I got? Madness at the start, which is just more damage, right? That's really good. 1 armor at the start of each fight. Okay, and then gain 2 block when this finger casts. That's a ring. That could be really good too. Okay, we'll take our time. Hi, Conch. So today's a weird stream. Everyone's kind of joining one by one. So like everyone's been here, but not at the same time. Like literally, no one has been with another viewer. So you're like the next one to be here. Hi. Thanksgiving isn't for me. That was last month, but thank you. This is also my 2nd run of this stream. I want this ring. Yeah, okay, we'll save up. Alright, we got this. So, coalescence, crystallize once. Oh, I thought this was just a badge. Okay, you actually have to, like, perform this. It's not that hard to do, but... Should I just be, like, building up shield right now? It's so confusing. I don't know when to get armor or when to attack. Okay, they're gonna attack this turn, so I might as well... just build up? Defense? Can I take this like a good boy? I can. Okay. Happy Thanksgiving, Conch. I didn't even think about that. My bad. Yeah, the Canadian Thanksgiving's during November. Nope. October. Right now it's November. This guy's gonna move, so that's good. Intends to buff. Okay, so nothing's going to happen this turn. We could just attack. I kind of want to do like a smaller attack, like over here. That's fine, I think. Oh wait, no, we could just like completely do it over here. This one is 4 damage to everybody. This one, that. I could just pop this, right? And okay, yeah, this gives me crystallize and sever. Cool, we'll do this. Nah, I'm having an unhappy Thanksgiving. Why? Who the fuck said the national time for Thanksgiving dinner is 2 p.m.? What? I've never heard of that. I'm gonna be just completely honest with you. I think someone's messing with you. They just wanted your ass to eat dinner. Okay, we will do this too. Conjure steel. Yeah, so we have 8. Gain 8 block each turn, just naturally. Like that's really good. Okay. This just doesn't seem good. I don't think this is ever worth using. We could just discard it. We gain all of our shield. Cool. I've never had dinner at 2 p.m. I don't really want to do this. This guy's gonna move. Corruption. He's gonna curse me again. No, he tends to buff, my bad. I could just pop it for the sake of it. How about this? That's just not a good decision. Alright, sure. He's gonna move anyway, so I get this guy. Cool. I'm not well. I took 1 bite of pumpkin pie, in air quotes, and I froze. What was wrong with the pumpkin pie, Conch? Tell me about it. It was salty and bland. It smelled like nothing, and everything at the same pie. Everything was wrong with it. Where did you get this / who made it? I'm just gonna build up armor. I'm gonna take my sweet ass time. This might not work if they're doing a bunch of damage. Okay, so this one I gotta... tends to attack and curse. Okay, we can actually just wait this one out. We can get all of our curses off with the ward. Alright, see, this is the turn we were waiting for. This guy's gonna move. We could do boost. And then we could do this. We do a bunch of damage. This is not good. I'm gonna discard that. I can't throw in an arc. This isn't that bad of an attack, right? Yeah, we'll do something small. And then we can do the ward again next turn. Veterans of Foreign Wars Station. What does that mean? My parents make me go, and I'm never going again. Oh, Veterans of Foreign Wars. Why? Oh, is that where you got the pie? Yeah, maybe that's... Well, good luck next time. Can't pop that. I can pop cover, though. Is there a way I can approach this where it's gonna go a little better for me? I mean, this is kind of a damaging turn, so we might as well just commit to it, right? I want to put damage on that finger. We could do something like that. There's also that, which does damage, and then... that's just not a thing. Pop cover. I'd actually rather do it here. That does a bunch of damage to this guy, sure. We still have the ward. Could you elaborate what that is, Kosh? I've never heard of that. I assume you meet veterans of foreign wars. Are we talking about U.S. citizens that went to other countries, or people from said other countries fighting against the U.S.? Okay, that's not good. Let me just do this, I guess. I'm gonna take damage anyway, right? We might as well just get rid of it. Cool. One crystallize gone. That's fine, though. Great. A ward on this hand. Flame blast. Huh? What do you mean? Oh my god, I can't put it on that hand. Tends to buff. Are you gonna curse? No, I can just get my hand back. And then do an attack next turn. Okay, I like this plan. The VFW is a place for U.S. military veterans or people in service who have fought in wars in other countries or territories. They gather along, and there's like a bar. I just don't get why they would like want to go to that. I don't know. Intense buff, ranged. I'm kind of confused what like the goal is. They just like hang out. Okay, this is a good plan. We destroy this guy, and then... yeah, we protect ourselves a little bit. Actually, I don't think cover was the right play. We could have just gotten a bit of shield and then used the cover next turn when they immediately destroy my fingers. Actually, they haven't done that. Never mind. Boost, zap, ignite. I'm gonna take a lot of damage. Actually... it's gonna waste 2 anyway, so why not just, like, waste all of them? Yeah. Cool. Like, I don't know how to avoid that. I guess I have to just kill them quicker. Okay, boost, zap, and then we put a ward here. We get a bunch of shield, we do a bunch of damage. We're chilling. Kinda wanna get rid of all my spells because I have there's a sever anyway. Yeah. And then there's this, and then... actually, this does a little bit of damage to everybody. I want this to kill him. And I can't use that, but I can use this. My girlfriend has been banned from eating pumpkin pie at her house because she'll eat it all. Do you think she'd eat this pumpkin pie too? Or is this an exception? I have to make one for her, I guess. Yeah, well, I mean, you know what not to make now. Okay, we'll pop that. I'm really upset I took damage earlier. I could have just gone this whole run without taking damage. Hell no. This is the exception, okay. Learn a spell. Magnus, that is so confusing. Gain 2 power. 2 extra damage for the rest of the fight. It's not the issue. Empower. Rift. Gain 4 vulnerable. When empty, this finger grants 8 empower. Wow, okay. This turn, attacks deal 8 extra damage. This is kind of busted. Wow, okay, this is the best of the 3. I still just want something to protect myself, though. Learn a spell, obtain a badge. I'm just gonna get some money so I can get the ring I want. And, I don't want that right now. Alright, battle. You couldn't pay me to eat that again. Alright. I can't imagine a world where pumpkin pie's that bad, though, Conch. I feel like you might be exaggerating a little bit. 1 crystallize, 1 sever. So that gives me 1, but I'm gonna take damage this turn if I don't do the proper thing. This gets my finger back. This guy intends to attack. Attack and curse. Attack and curse. Great. This protects me. Cool. Yeah, like, I don't get to see what they do next turn. I wish I could see that. Alright. Tends to buff, tends to move, and tends to buff. So maybe I want to go for an attack? I don't know. We could throw that in, that in. Get rid of that. That's a thing. Okay, we're going for that. The coalescence ritual is so good, though. Conch, do you kind of get what's going on now? That coalescence ritual, I only get to use it once per fight. It takes up 1 slot, it uses bone, and it just gives me 1 crystallize, which prevents me from taking damage once. It's awesome. Buy a 4-for-4 combo at Carl's Jr. I've never been to a Carl's Jr. That's not a thing in Canada. If you've never seen the food from Little Nightmares, it tasted like that. I haven't seen that. I'm sorry. We'll do this at the end. I'll put an ignite here. We don't get as much shield, but we would... Okay, hold on. What do you want to do? You're gonna move. You're gonna buff. You're gonna curse. Alright. Yeah. That lightning ring isn't actually as important as I thought it was. I don't have to use it. Alright. I don't want to get taken, so we could just pop that, maybe. Oh, it's gonna want to use one crystallize anyway, so we might as well get this out of here. Yeah, okay. And we're getting some new... In my city, we're getting a new fast food restaurant that's from the States. I don't know what restaurant, though. It does 1 damage to everybody, but, like, it's not the most important thing. Yeah, like, it does 1 less damage. But now I'm gonna get all my fingers back and do damage to this guy in front of me. Yeah, I guess I should be doing damage when I have fingers missing, because it maximizes... Like, okay, if I have all of my fingers, I just get a ton of armor. Whereas if I don't have all my fingers, I don't get armor, so I might as well do damage during that. Like, this Rift, for example, 4 vulnerable. Enchant a finger with 8 in power. That's so... It's really good and really bad at the same time. Because I'm gonna take a lot of damage. Man. Yeah, like, this is a turn, we just get armor. I can't do damage. There's no point in using armor on fingers that I already get armor on. And also, I just get 8 block per turn because I've been building that way. Hey, does a good boyfriend start working on a birthday gift the same week of the girlfriend's birthday? I feel like it's not that deep. I'm not into birthday presents. I genuinely wouldn't care if somebody gave me a present or not. That's not to say I'm not happy if people give me things, but... I have no idea what to do. Buy her a horse. I burped and the pie flavor came back. That's all you, man. Yeah, same thing. Hold on, we can definitely throw in an attack this time around, but... Yeah. I don't like that I keep beating up this guy in the middle. He's not the one I want to kill. I want to get rid of this weird... The Hexer that keeps cursing me from a range. I don't like it. Alright, this is a turn we're going to need health. Okay, this needs to go like this, so that we can pop that at the end. It uses a lot of crystallize, but it gives us this. Oh, and it needs to be... We need to do damage this turn, don't we? How much armor does he have? His 30? These guys do more damage now. What? Oh, because I'm getting rid of the... Okay, so I want to clear these fingers when they're not attacking me. So this turn I should just defend. Which actually, I know this is counterproductive because this adds more damage, but this gives me the shield I need. And then we could discard this, and then... Alright, good plan. Alright, and my finger's gone. Nice! We are going to go Rift here, Arc here at the end. We can also throw in... I can't throw in anything else. Just do this. Not bad, gives me a little more shield. This guy is going to take all of the damage. Actually, why is he not taking more, though? Hold on, so this is gain 4... I'm confused. I take 50% more damage for the next few turns, so I gotta probably build up afterwards. So my first finger is probably going to get 8 in power, which is huge. Which kind of sucks. I should move my ring. This turn, attacks deal 8 extra damage, which I kind of have a thing going for that. Okay, we'll just make sure we protect ourselves next turn. Maybe I shouldn't have used my cover, actually. I've crystallized. I won't be getting completely destroyed this turn. See, it has 8 in power now. That's so much. The lightning ring doesn't really matter, I guess. I should put it on this finger though. This is an issue. Can I do want this here. It doesn't protect me, though. I guess I just do have to play it safe. Okay. We're taking a bunch of damage. Just wait our turn. Tastes like burnt glass. What is it? No, I kind of get that. I guess I'll hand make a birthday card. That sounds kind of cute. Good at drawing? Yeah. I've seen your drawings. Draw or something. This. If I lose all, I don't lose all my crystallize if I... Okay, I'm gonna have at least one, so I should... I could just do something like this. That's a plan. I don't have to, though. No, because it's not gonna do anything, so I should just use the zap to do damage, huh? Yeah, this guy's gonna This is tricky. I don't know what to do. I've been really focusing my armor, though, so I think that's a good plan. Having 9 bajillion crystallize is helpful, too. Alright, this is the plan. We're gonna put that there. I don't know why I said it like that. I'm not a hillbilly, I swear. Zap, and then I can put this at the end, which will make me take damage. I don't want that. This kills this guy and does a lot of damage to the other two. So yeah, this is a good move. Because then I don't need to worry about armor. I think even though the bosses are technically a bit harder, it's not as bad because you just keep, like, you only have to focus on one enemy doing one thing. I think I can kill the Hexer in the middle here. If I play this right. Definitely ignite. I'm gonna need to heal anyway, so I kind of don't care. Zap at the start. That kills him. Can I kill this guy too, or... actually, I could just put this on, huh? Brings me to 3. That's a bit too risky for my liking. I'm good. I mean, what's the alternative to healing? If I don't get healing, I think I don't know what the other thing I'd get is. Like, I could just wait it out. Actually, I don't have to do anything. What am I... I'm panicking for no reason. We just wait. This guy's gonna... Has to move. This guy intends to attack. He's just gonna do some damage. What if I do this? Does this give me armor? It does, but I don't need armor. Cast! I might not need to get health. I'm only missing 7 health. If there's something better I can get during the boss, I'd be happy. This guy's gonna damage. This guy's gonna not do anything. He tends to attack and curse. It's kind of getting a bit tricky. This does damage. What do I do? This gives me more armor. I kind of want that. So I can do a little... I have a little more wiggle room next turn. I might just play it, like, super safe. I can actually just wait again. My skill comes in phases. It's like the moon. Sometimes I'm Picasso, and sometimes I a Las Vegas modern art enthusiast. Alright, yeah. I get it. We could kill him here, no? I'm gonna take damage no matter what. Actually, I have ward. Pop this. I don't take damage, actually. I get a finger back, and I don't take damage. I mean, I don't because of the crystallize. Yeah, and then next turn... He's gonna move again, though. Okay, fine. I don't think I can murder him. I could have tried, to be honest. I didn't really try. Okay, boost. 4 damage to all enemies. This guy takes a bunch of damage. Yeah, they do. Okay, this might be okay. I imagine it'd be a lot worse if I went for like this. And they both take like 1 damage each, but then if I want to go for this... Actually, this does more damage in this instance. Interesting. Okay, we'll go with this. I don't know why it does, but it does. I actually didn't look. I'm gonna have to heal. I thought... I just got excited that I was doing a bunch of damage. I hate my life. Can I murder you in the front, sir? Just a bit of murder. Oh, they both die if I do that. Nice. Well, I'm gonna have to heal. I don't know what the alternative is. Yay, I did it. Yeah, campfire. So I can get another crystallized if I don't heal to full. Heal to full. I have 4. I don't really need more. And I get this ring. I think this is probably what I want. In 2 block when this finger casts a spell containing arcane. That just seems so nice. It's just a nice little like extra. I'm gonna do it. Screw you. I am going to go mess with my rings. I like this finger. I want... This seems really good, actually. Because this finger's probably going to have some buff on it. Alright, boss time. This is my first... I'm going to give this a shot, and if I don't beat it, then I'm gonna leave forever. No milk. Just leaving. Alright. Let's hope for the best. Wish me luck. Yeah, okay, so the first thing I think I want to do... In 4 vulnerable. I don't like that. I'm just gonna ward this. It uses 2, though. Okay, how about we just... I gain armor this turn. I gain armor this turn. So how about we just... I gain armor this turn too, but I also get that. What about this? That gives me armor, and then this also... Okay, it uses crystallize. It gives me armor. This is more permanent, though. Yeah, we want Conjure Steel. As soon as possible. That's a good first pull. Orange, were you on the Epstein list? Did you see me? Wasn't me. I like this finger. This seems really good, actually. Put that on a t-shirt. I don't... That'd be a bad t-shirt. Don't put it on a t-shirt. I want to discard Twister. There's not really a reason to have that. I would like to put this like this, and then this like this. That does damage. It does 10 damage. That's not... This guy can't gain armor, I just realized. What if I just do this? He doesn't like that. I also want Rift, though, because this is another thing that only activates once per game. I don't gain armor, but actually, I do 1 damage to it, though. Oh, as long as the spell is attached to the... Oh. Ah. Oh, that's kind of interesting. Okay. We'll activate the Rift. That's a good thing to get out of the way. I don't know if I'm going to be able to survive its big, meaty cock slapping against my cheek, though. That'd be a bad t-shirt. Don't put that on t-shirt. That's a better t-shirt. I'll be saving... I'll be having a Rousey-themed goon sesh tonight. Hey, do you, man? Do you, man? I only judge internally. I do want... Okay, I could do that. Do a bit of damage to it. There's also this. Oh, it actually... Yeah, so it activates both fingers even though they're not lined up. Okay, that's helpful. I didn't know that. And then... 1 crystallize, 1 sever. Wait, that's helpful. Yeah, okay. It doesn't actually do anything. It just gets my finger back. Tends to curse. Do I need to do that? No, I don't need to. Okay, just chill. We'll do some damage. We'll get some shield. Take it easy. I can't lose. I mean, I objectively could, but I'm trying not to, is what I mean. Oh, wow. That's not great to see. I actually gain 1. It's going to go to 2 versus I gain 1 if I do that. Put that on a finger. I could do the zap there. That does damage. Is this too much? Oh, yeah, not good. All right, this is fine. I like this. It wastes a crystallize, which sucks, but all right, we have armor now, so I could pop boost, ignite. That does more damage. It's not that much more though. I kind of care more about getting this hand fixed. What if I do something like this? That's not good. What if I do something like this? That's helpful. It gets my fingers back. What about this? Actually, hold on. Let's just see raw damage. So the best thing would be this, which brings him to 384. The second best thing, 392. 366 actually is the best, but we would take way too much damage. So probably just this and like this maybe? No, that's not good. Can I go this? And then like that's not good either. Is this better? This technically gains it, but I don't want to. Yeah, we could just do some damage. It's not bad. And then we could also pop boost, which... How much better is it to have that? I'm pressing the wrong button. It only does a little more, so it's not super helpful. What's it gonna do? It's gonna buff next turn. So actually, it's good to do this turn. Yeah, because it gains... Orange is thinking right now. All right, this. I think this is the right play. Okay, I'm gonna get armor this turn. This guy intends to curse, so we do want to clear that if we can. This is a big boy turn, guys. Get ready. I made her hear some Tosque. I don't Tosque. Manager in that goon sesh. I don't know what that means. Toby Fox's gift to Delta Gooners. I need you. No, I don't need shit. You guys need help. You guys need help. I might go silent. Someone cutting your tongue off? No, don't do it. That would suck. No. But I promise I'm giving Orange watch hours in the background. Sure, I genuinely wouldn't care. Politely. Never mind, I'm sorry, guys. You gotta go. Conch, have a fun Thanksgiving. I'm gonna beat or die to this boss, and that's the end of the stream, so... Take care. Maybe playing No I'm Not a Human tomorrow, though, if you care. Just letting you know. Alright, let's go boost, ignite. I could do gaze afterwards. That's more damage. This is a lot more damage, but I take damage, so I don't want that. How much more damage does it do if I just pop the ignite here? That's 384. This is 2 extra damage. Not worth it. I could pop this here. That's also not good. Discard this. It just seems like a waste of space. I'm not a fan of that card. This is the play. This is the play. Delta doesn't get a good night anymore. Good night, Orange. Bad night, Delta. Happy American Thanksgiving. Thank you. Have a good night, Conch. Thank you for being here. What a nice guy. I hope he doesn't get hit by a transport truck on the way home. Boost. Flame Blast. Can I not do that? Okay, so I need something to make my finger happy. This gets a finger. It's gonna just attack this turn. That's actually a good call. Wait, I thought it didn't work a second ago. Okay, well, I get armor and I survive its attack, and then I can do a big one this turn. Okay. Gets hit by a transport truck, and that would not be good. That's not a good way to go out. Like, I know that's like no shit, but like really think about it, or don't. I think that's completely valid too if you don't want to think about that. Okay, I could do a bigger attack. I feel like maybe. Like, what about this? What about this? With this? I feel like the other way around, but then I don't get the... I don't really need the armor. Alright, I could do this, then this. That's way more damage. Throw this in at the end, or is that too much? That's too much. How much do? I do 84 damage with this. Sure. Let's go with it. Okay, we're working him down. We're working him down. So he is just cursing this turn, so we probably want to... I can deal with it next turn with a bigger card. I think this is good. A bigger spell, my bad. Okay, it's less than halfway now. Okay, I need to pop ward on this hand. I don't use a crystallize, so that's good. It gets all my fingers back. I could also throw in a zap here. I lose stuff, though, if I do that. What about this? That's not good. Okay, so this is the right call. Just this card. This was the plan to begin with. Take a bunch of damage, get my fingers back. Now it's angry. Great. And it's healing. Oh. Okay. Intends to curse. Deals 6 extra damage for the rest of the fight. Enemy is enraged. So it's gonna cut my finger off. Twister, don't need you. Probably zap this. Do how much damage? Good amount of damage. Get some shield. Save the cover for another turn. Okay, I think I'm playing this smart for the time being until something horrible happens and I regret everything. I'd like to get this hand back if possible. This is not doable at the moment. I'm going to just need armor. Can I dabble in it a little bit? Just get the exchange out too. Yeah, the exchange is literally just... I don't understand how it's good, because it literally... You trade this in for getting an extra spell next turn, except it uses 3 fingers, so you're not getting armor, and you take 50% more damage this turn. It's just not good. I can't imagine you fit this into a build. Could I throw in a zap? Throw in a boost and a zap? No. I mean, it'd be nice, but... No. We'll just get our 2 fingers back. What does it want to do this turn? It tends to curse. Great. Hopefully we get a ward. I have an emergency thing, do I not? Exiled spells. Do I not have... Draw pile. Yeah, I guess I don't have that. Maybe I used that one spell at a bad time. Damn, that's unfortunate. Okay. I'm going to take damage this turn. 3 power when broken. Cat. Power when broken. I mean, if I'm gonna take damage, I might as well, you know, go for it, right? Okay, so this is getting rid of a lot of my crystallize. I mean, okay, I can keep a crystallize. I don't want to waste one if I don't have to. This doesn't waste one, actually, but it uses that at a weird time. What about this? That's also not great. What if we do Zap Arc? That keeps it... Okay, so this is basically the same as if I didn't use any spells, but I'm doing damage. And it gets a bunch of fingers back. How much damage? Like 60? Okay. Even if I lose, this is definitely a, like, better run. He is preparing something. I don't like that. Attack still 18 extra damage for this to fight. That's awesome. Discard. I would like to maybe get some damage in. So we could throw in boost. We could throw in... I'd like to not throw that in, actually. Do that. How much is that? I don't know. Throwing zap at the end is the right call. No, definitely not. I mean, it says he's preparing. Maybe I should just slap the ward here, get the fingers out, and yeah, maybe that. I gain shield. It's chill. Okay. Prepared. He prepared something. He's preparing to curse. Probably all 10 of my 8 of my fingers, because I'm incapable of using my thumbs, I guess. All right, this is a damage turn. I can feel it in my bones and other parts. 4 damage to all enemies. Is this? That's a good amount of damage. It's almost 100. And then we have cover for next turn. Okay. Oh, 4 fingers! Woo! I like 4 fingers being missing. He is going to curse again. So this wastes. Ooh, wow. Maybe we just have to discard that, please. Okay. Discard. I would like to put this... These fingers. Is that okay? That's passable. What about this? Does that... Oh, that uses a crystallize. This gets 2 fingers back. I get some shield. Cool. I really hope it doesn't heal again. That would really suck. I don't know if it does it once per turn or if I have to kill it. Ooh, I'm going to take damage. Okay. What about this? I just take damage. Great. Okay. I mean, how much do I take, though? Like, we could do this for some extra damage. Throw this in. Yeah, that's the right plan. Right? Oh, I can just... Wait, if I don't do anything... Oh, wait, no. Okay, so no matter what, I'm going to have 1 crystallize, so I can do this. Yeah, okay. It's kind of weird. I feel like this should show what you're... Not what you're at right now, but what's going to happen. Okay, whatever. Yeah, right call. Alright, we still have 1 more crystallize, still have max health. Life's okay. Okay, he is preparing, so I'd like to maybe toss the ward on this hand. Gets my fingers back. Can I do something cool despite that? No, we can do this, though. That's decent damage. What if I go balls deep? What about that? It's not trying to... It's gonna curse next turn. So, like, we should have time... Yeah! Go big balls. Go big balls. Maybe we get the cover and we can use it on these instead. I think this is a good plan. Sure. I still have a little bit of wiggle room. This guy's nice and low now. He's preparing to... curse. Okay, so he's not gonna heal or anything like that for the time being. I will gain some shield. Can I pop this on here? I will lose armor, but that's okay. Pop zap and arc. We will... No, not a good plan. I think this is the right call. And then we use the ward on our hand. What about this? I do damage still. Okay, I like this plan. And then we have a ward next turn. 80 health. Okay. I still have an extra curse. Crystallize. Same, a lot of words. Exchange, I don't like it. Zap, arc? We kill it? I could kill it. Oh my god, I can kill it, guys. It's not gonna resurrect? Please, if it resurrects, that's a cuck move. I killed it. I did it. I wish there was a bit more like of a cutscene. I know it's a demo, but like a bit more. I did it. Beating more than just a game. Okay, listen. This is a good game. Runtime. 70 minutes, not bad. Spells cast, enemies fought. Fight's completed. Nice. I like this game a lot. Listen, I think it's very fun. I think it's got a lot of dynamic. I think it's a bit confusing, but now that I'm understanding, I can play it kind of slow. I'm learning a bit more strategy. It's nice. It's just, it's a confusing game, and then the strategy is confusing on top of it. You kind of gotta put a little bit of time into it, but I like it. I like it. I love the art style. I love the music. Love the sound effects. Okay, I know it might be cheating a bit. I feel like you should be able to change your rings mid-combat, because that just obviously makes sense as something you should be able to do. Also some more customization, maybe the ability to remove spells from my kit would be nice. We'll see though. We'll see. I like it. I like it. They say I like it. I like it. Not much else to say. I said I like the art, the music and stuff. But it's like dark fantasy, but like very dark. Like there's dark fantasy and then there's this. It's like very gross and uncomfortable. I really like the atmosphere. I like the aesthetic. The actual like person doing the art. I think it's a really cool art style. Music really complements it. Maybe make the music make it louder. Maybe some different songs. Maybe it'll be, yeah. Maybe when the game comes out. There's probably a bit more of a story when the game comes out too, which I would appreciate. I don't know if there's anything else I'd say about it. I'm gonna go in a minute. I don't think the game's too hard either. I do think there should be I think the difficulty should be more they're doing damage to me than they're dropping 90 curses on me. I guess that's like I'd much rather die because they just fucking murked me, did 9,000 damage, than oh I just can't use any of my fingers. I think that's a lot less fun. So I don't know how much work that would be, but if they wanted to take time, they should maybe consider moving the game's balance in that direction. But yeah, I really like it overall. I'll definitely probably check it out when it comes out. We'll see how much money it is. If it's $80, if it's like 40, maybe. If it's like 20, definitely. We'll see. We'll see. It's probably like 20 to 40 bucks. I don't know. Anyway, guys, if you're still here, have a great night. Thank you for being here. I had a lot of fun. Hopefully you did. Human game in a tomorrow or a